It is 10:30 exactly p.m. on the east coast of the U.S. on January 24th, 2026. Not a good day. Not a good day. Not a good day for the U.S. But you know what? I'm gonna keep my ramblings for later because I know that for some of you this is probably an escape from the horrors that we are currently dealing with, and therefore I'm gonna do my best to make this an escape for you. So escape with me for a little while as I first explain why the game clock is about 40 minutes past where it was when I ended part 5. So as promised, I played a little bit off stream, and I started with some money raising. So I went and I made a deal, well, Link made a deal with the Girl Scouts to go ahead and basically franchise and sell Girl Scout cookies to Moblins, because apparently they just like Thin Mints or something. But anyway, after raising some money, I went ahead and I bought those 2 bomb upgrades and a magical shield to replace the one that got eaten last week. So I now can carry 24 bombs. I have a magic shield again. Great. Then I went off in search of level 8. Now, I started with I have here this, let me find it. I have here this spoiler-free map that that I had, and unfortunately it's a microscopic size. But I will show you what I have anyway, because basically I have here this clue that I found in the previous dungeon that says, next you must search the dark maze of ice. And I saw that clue and I thought, well, hold on a second. Dark maze of ice. Let's look on the map and see if I can find a dark maze of ice. And it turns out that around this area here we have some blue looking blocks. So I thought, that's as close to ice as I'm gonna find in this world here. So I went off in search of ice. Well, you know, water freezing, not the terrorist group. Well, my search brought me to, after a while, just gotta switch my screen. Okay, I know I have it here somewhere. This one. My search brought me to here. And I didn't ask your opinion. Get out of here. So I got here, and first I started pushing everything. And, you know, of course I got nowhere. Keeping in mind that I can only push these from the top or bottom. That's just how the game works. Oh, I'll mention that initially I approached this screen from the right side. And if you look at the layout of the screen, you can see that if you're entering this screen from the right, you can't get past the middle of the screen. Basically, this column here, you're stuck because none of those push. So, you know, I tried pushing everything from the top and bottom that I could, but I noticed that this block in front of me here, I can't get to the top or bottom. So my first thought after that was, well, it's ice, right? I should be able to use the candle, maybe. No, it doesn't work. My next thought was, well, what if I bomb all over here and over there? Maybe I'll open up a cave, there'll be a one-way guy, and he'll put me either on the top or bottom of this block here, and maybe I can push it. That didn't work either. So then I started thinking bonkers theories like, well, what if I blow into the recorder and I can whirlwind to that space up there or down there where I can then push the block? And now, mind you, this was a really stupid idea, because last week I had 7 fairies, and I still have 7 fairies. So that means there's no new location that I can recorder to. But I blew into the recorder anyway. And that is when I found this. Ta-da! And just like that, we're in level 8. Now, I will start the clock and continue. And these are dark nuts, right? Yeah. They pretend to be me, but they're really just dark nuts in disguise. Link impersonators. There's only one me. And there's only room for one me in this dungeon. Well, you know what? I have 24 bombs. I can spend one. And that didn't get me anywhere. And CRAM unit in chat. By the way, good evening, chat. CRAM unit in chat says, sometimes you just gotta get out that recorder and kick out the jams. Or pump them up. You know, pump up the jam. No! Ow! You know, it's probably not necessary for me to beat the dark nuts on this screen, but... because the stairs are right there. But maybe there's an item, I don't know. Also, that fanatical completionist in me. Well, no item appeared. And Bob Q asks, how much snow are we getting in New York? Well, it's still kind of not known, but what I will say is they're expecting somewhere in the neighborhood of a foot. Ow. Why you gotta jump in my face like that? Jeez. Oh. Way too much success they had there. I probably didn't need to eliminate them either. But now, hold on a second. There's got to be some way to open those doors, unless... No, those are both one-way doors. Interesting. Alright, well, let's see what's in here. Oh, bubbles. And Terry Funk Fan reports that in Illinois, far south of Chicago, they're estimating somewhere between 8 and 12 inches. Oh, these are blue bubbles, okay. For a second I thought, well, maybe they're pretending to be blue bubbles and there's something else, but they're not. There was a real funny clip they played on my 1010 Wins News Radio that I listened to of some comedian. I wish I remember his name. But it was, you know, some dude pretending to give a weather forecast and saying, well, you know, we're expecting somewhere between 2 and 48 inches, and it's expected to start either in the morning or possibly in the afternoon, or it's also possible it could start in the evening. And also you should prepare for the possibility of there being no snowfall at all. So, kind of bonkers. Are none of these going to push? No, huh? Well, that's a bummer. Guess there's one way to go then. Oh, you're just gonna leave a heart container laying on the floor there? Then I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Might have to earn it first, though. Oops. My timing was definitely off there. By the way, I'm just going to mention it now. A programming note. Now, it's not going to affect the continuity of things all that much, because I expect that if I don't finish the first quest of Outlands tonight, that I will probably finish it next week at the latest. Don't ask me how that hit, I have no idea. But 2 weekends from this one, I will be in Exton, Pennsylvania for the Dance Dance Revolution tournament I signed up for. And more on that later. But, you know, if you've been watching this channel for a length of time, you know that usually if I can't stream Saturday, I'll stream Friday instead. Well, I'm going down Friday morning, and I'm going to be there all weekend, so that is not possible. Therefore, there will be no Zelda stream 2 weekends from now. Oh, so there's no way to get in there either. This is all one way, huh? Oh, Bob Q says it's Valentine weekend. Is that true? What does my calendar over here say? No, I wouldn't say Valentine weekend. It's February 7th. February 7th is the day that the Saturday that I would be streaming but will not be around to do so. So this is it then. Wait, did I try bombing over here? I don't remember trying bombing over here. And I've got bombs, so I might as well use them. This will not affect my Wednesday stream, by the way. That will be as scheduled. Yeah, this seems to be one big dead end. But like I said, you won't be waiting, on the edge of your seat for the continuation of this, I don't think, because I expect, since we already know where level 9 is, and since we already have the silver arrow, I expect it will not take me more than this and the next session to finish. I mean, I could be wrong, but hopefully I'm not wrong. Bob Q asks, what about second quest? If I play the second quest, it'll be after I get back from the tournament. I'm leaning yes. I'm leaning towards playing the second quest. I guess, I'll see if anybody asks for anything else, or if Zelda Maker emails me. He has not emailed me in quite some time, actually. It's a little surprising. Hey, got them both at once. Wrong way. But yeah, regarding that DDR tournament, which I'm not sure whether it's going to be streamed, but if it will, I'll let everybody know the deets on how we can watch that. They posted the results of the qualifier today, and to my shock and surprise, I have landed in a pool where they're going to make me play level 16s. 5 of them in a row. And I'm not thrilled about that because I generally play, you know, 13, 14, 15. Blue will cure the touch of orange. I don't see that as being any information I need to write down. I see that as not telling me anything that I didn't already know. Wait a second, I didn't bomb the south wall. The touch of orange. That sounds like what happens if you eat too many oranges. Like your skin turns orange or whatever. Or you've been in a tanning booth for too long. Uh-oh. There wasn't any way I was making it through that. Alright, I made it to the north door. I kind of... Ah! Well, that's funny. Terry Funk Fan says, I've watched you play DDR a time or two here on Twitch in past weeks. Pretty sure you could beat anyone. No. Let me tell you something. I'd be lucky if I made the top 1,000. There's a lot of really good DDR play. What in the world? Why are there so many red bubbles? What kind of spawn do I get if I go this way? Oh, we can sneak in here. That's great. Ah, okay, but there's mixed bubbles in here. If I get touched by the red one, I can get the blue one. Also, these are red dark nuts. Not a big deal. Well, you know, unless I have nothing to hit them with. That was the red one. Whack. We are slowly lowering their population. Also, I'm slowly getting my health back. That's great. Nope. Come and get me. Whack. Hey, is that... No, that's just a key. For a second I thought maybe that was the magic key, but there's nothing magical about it. Terry's trying to tell me that I never miss anything and get full combos. Well, here's the thing. Probably what you watched me play was like a level 13 or 14. The difficulties go up to 19. And I have not passed a 19. The 18s are... maybe I've passed like 6 of those? Out of... they're up to like at least 40 of them now. Excuse me, pardon me, thank you, bye. There's an illusion along the red tree path. I'll write that down. There's an illusion along the red tree path. That's either a hint to get into level 9, which I don't need, or to the magical sword, which I don't need but would like to get. So the harder songs, Terry, have more steps in them. Plus, you know, more speed changes, more difficult patterns to hit, but mostly they're more dense. The 14s that I could play all day generally top out around 400 to 500 steps. The 17s and 18s generally have 700. Like, and it's in the same. It's not that the song is longer. The song is still around 2 minutes. So it's yeah, it's a lot more work you have to do in the same amount of time. Nothing there. Oh well. No, I can't bomb any of these. So where the heck do I go now? Oh, Mando Gamer is suggesting maybe a ghost wall. Well, this one isn't. Just making sure that it's... Okay. No, I pressed for long enough. Oh! Well, Mando Gamer called it. Unfortunately, I have no sword, but I do have this. And since they're the silver arrows, they're a little more powerful. So that's good. Can I push any of these? I mean, I guess Mando Gamer, you pretty much narrowed it down. It couldn't really be anything else, could it? I wonder if there are any blue bubbles this way. Oh, well, I don't need a sword to beat you. Ow. It seems like this is the leftmost spot in the dungeon, so I'm not going to waste a bomb there. Another one? Oh. Oh, wow, it only takes 2 blocks to get you now. Certainly this must... Okay, there we go. Okay, now if I go north, that's leading to where I was before, so that's probably a one-way door, so I don't want to go that way. We want to go east. Mando Gamer says 2 to 5 inches tomorrow for Michigan. Is that all? Ah, the floor is lava! No? That didn't get any of it at all. Trip on that. Goodbye. And a bomb drop. Very good. North, once again, would get us to that one-way door. No thanks. Oh. Can I bomb south? Would I want to? Can't walk through it either. Okay. Amazing how quickly those bombs disappear. Oh boy. Alright. Well, once again, if I go north, I'm gonna be stuck, so... There's obviously something in here. Oh, what am I worried about? I already lost my sword. Might be another ghost wall. That's exactly what it was. Huh. Thoughtfully, I don't need the sword to get any of these guys either. Whoops. Nice. Okay, and once again, go north, and that won't work out. I wonder if there's anything south of here, though. Nope. East it is. More? Man, these bubbles just endless. Okay, the ghost wall was south this time. And there's a locked door, and we happen to have a key. Very helpful. I'm gonna go back, though, because I want to see if there's a ghost wall to the east. Or a bombable wall. No? What about north of here? Nope, not that either. That's my curiosity. What about south of here? Nope. Doesn't look like there are any bombable walls in this dungeon. Oh, hello. It's our magician friend. Wait a minute, I have no sword. I can't beat you. I can't beat you without a sword. Oh dear, we're gonna have to go way back. This is gonna be tricky. How the heck? It's gonna be like a stealth section. Oh! Wait a minute, I don't have one. Oh no. Mando Gamer and Bob Q both at the same time suggested medicine, which would have worked, but I don't actually have medicine right now. So, yeah, this is going to be like playing the stealth section of who knows what game. But we're going to have to go all the way back to where we last saw a... Wait a second. Which was the pushable block in here? Oh, cool. For a second I thought I wasn't going to be able to get back here. We just needed to walk for a bit. Oh. Wasn't... No, there weren't bubbles in here? That was a waste. Which was it? Was it this wall, or was it the south wall over there? I think it was the south wall over here. That's it. Okay. Finally, we made it back here. And then... this way, right? And then east of here? Yes. The one blue bubble. Alright, we have a long way to go, but let's see what we can do. Fortunately, if I mess up here, I don't have to go back very far. Okay, well done. Next. We've made it through here before. Just need to do it again. You jerk. Oh. Whack. Alright, we have it. No. You know, they've been spawning on the bottom, so I figured they would do that again, but they did not. Alright. We'll just wait for the right moment. Got it. Despite my D-pad issue there. Okay, we're through. Wait a minute. That's not where I was supposed to go. No, 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 no. I have to walk through the wall up there, right? Mando Gamer with the Star Wars reference here. Big shocker, I know. Good, good. Let the hatred flow through you. I don't know why I had to push that block. It's the north wall we want. No. Can't spell north without no. I have a feeling if I can get through that room, I'm going to be in good shape. It's just these first couple rooms that are the hardest, which honestly is probably better than the alternative, because if the last rooms were the hardest, then I'd be restarting a whole lot. Mendo Gamer's like, I can feel your anger. The worst of it is just when the freaking bubbles have to be chased around the room, and still you can't touch them. Alright, north wall. We can do this. Just have to get to that north wall and lean against it. It's a straight shot to the front of the room. And Mando Gamer is taunting me with a non-existent life potion. I think I made it. Yes, I still have it. Excellent. That was a close one, though. Alright, we push this, and now we go east. Now these next few rooms, this is going to be as close to the stealth section as we can imagine. Nice. See, not so bad. And now here, we don't actually need to stealth anything. Oh, now you go out of the way. Very good, okay. Next. Just a little bit further. Oh, crap. Was it... It was down, wasn't it? Yes! Oh, we're not there yet. Man, I had a chance there. Nope, 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 nope. Yes. All right, you're doomed now. I have what I need. That was pretty fun, actually. I'm kind of glad I didn't have the medicine. Otherwise, I would have not had the opportunity to play that super fun stealth section. Okay, I don't think there's any more of that. Ooh, room full of blue dark nuts. That's fun. We do not want to go north. We're just going to be stuck where we were before. This is a crowded room. Ow. So many of them. Oh, yes, the door we don't want to enter. Man, am I glad that trick works. And it works reliably, too. It's a great trick. Oh, yes, thank you. I'll take that. Get stabbed through the wall. Good job, idiot. Okay. Now hold on a second. Before we go through that south door... Okay, it's a room we haven't been in, so that's a pretty safe bet that we're supposed to go there, but just want to make sure first that none of these are pushable, and that, you know, going through a south door gets us trapped and we need to go all the way back, and no, I don't think so. Okay, what's in here? Of course, I'm a little nervous that it locked behind me, but... Fortunately, if I get touched by these bubbles, it's not of much consequence. Huh, he kind of helped me out there. Bumped me out of the way. Thank you for that bomb drop. That is super helpful. Ah! Couldn't do my down thrust there. Oh, wow. Can't reach your fairy? Just stab it with an arrow. It's the humane method of picking it up. Alright. Now, which one of these do we push? That one. What's in here? It's a passage. Hold on a minute. Before we go in there... Is there something here? Maybe bombable? No. Is there something here? Maybe bombable? No. Alright, then that's probably where we actually have to go. Of course, now I have bonus enemies. That's the bad part. The good part is I don't have any bubbles anymore. Alright, let's go through the passage, and we wind up where? Oh, probably where we couldn't reach before. Yep. Apparently that Gleeok we fought was the not true level boss, and we're about to fight the true level boss. This thing made us fight a Patra already, right? So what's up here? Oh, just another Gleeok. You fought the false Gleeok. This is the real one. Whatever, I can tank it. Just making sure there isn't any sneaky trick here. No, I don't think so. We didn't find the map, though. Can't help but be curious. I have found not a single bombable wall in here. Well, we don't want to go through that south door. We know this already. This room looks suspiciously like the other rooms where, you know, the fairy / Triforce is. So I expect when I defeat these Link impersonators, we're going to be at the end of level 8. Sweet. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you trying to reach me? I don't think that's possible. No! It's money. 1 money. How about through here? With a bomb? No. Up here? Ah, see, okay. Oh, there's a compass. That's a good clue. Man, this room is really loaded with enemies. Oops. I'm like too busy to actually look at what spot it marked on the map. Okay. Oh, bomb drop. Nice. Wait a minute. Now hold on just a second. I thought I picked up the compass. Where... It's in here, isn't it? Yes. It's always a good day when Mando Gamer can reference Sesame Street. 1 money. Ah, ah, ah. 2 money. Ah, ah, ah. I was hoping that we would be able to get the map, but it doesn't look like we're going to find it. Oh well, I'll settle for the Triforce. That was sneaky. Well, we made it out of there. Now, I actually would really like to get over to the other side. Nope, that's not going to help me. Hold on. Because there was one other thing I found while I was walking around. Oh, hello, welcome. Welcome, Retro Homebrew. Ah! I think I can get there from here. Hold on a second. One way. Then I have to remember where I can get medicine. I do recall there being a number of medicine shops, so I'm not too worried. No, hold on a second. Oh, oops, I was supposed to go that way. Bear with me for a second. I sort of know where I'm going. The fun part of this is, if we play the second quest, we're going to have the same overworld, sorta, but we're going to get to find stuff all over again. Nah. We're going to try to organically fill up our bombs. There was one other thing that I came upon in my travels here. This. So I almost certainly have enough heart containers now that if I were to find the magical sword, I should be able to get it. We also never found the wand, but we don't particularly need that to finish the game, so I'm not concerned. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I want to look at my map really close, because there's an illusion along the red tree path, and now I'm looking at the I don't think when you say the red tree path, I'm assuming that that means the literal red colored screen over there, and that was the path to level 9. So that's probably a hint to get to level 9. So I don't know where the heck the magical sword is, but again, I don't particularly need it to finish the game, so maybe that's okay. Alright, so my next responsibility is to buy medicine and fill up my bombs. And I can't do either of those things from here, so... No! Please, give me bombs! I know there's blue enemies around here somewhere. I'll find a shop eventually. Medicine? Medicine. There we go. Ta-da! I have medicine. Now we get to fill up our bombs. So I'll tell you what, Terry Funk fan. I'll probably try to stream DDR tomorrow. If you tune in, I guarantee you will see what a level 16 looks like. And you'll understand how good I'm not. I mean, my accuracy's still okay, but it takes a heck of a lot more stamina to get through a 16. Alright, can't do anything here. Any blue enemies over here? Oh. I don't recall whether that one actually drops any bombs, though. There's got to be a good spot for bomb farming somewhere around here. And this is not it. Weren't there blue enemies on this screen? Could be. Could also not be. Nope. Just the red ones. There we go. Nothing this time. Hey, the first one. Ooh, that was my back! You jerk. Give me your explosives. Granted, I probably have enough now. Hey, a little insurance never hurt anybody. Now I have to remember how to get to that path. Alright, well, now we're full. Perfect. Okay, so... Gotta remember, how do we get to that path? Was this one of the places I had to take a road to get? I'm trying to remember. I don't think it was reachable from here. No. Okay, CRAM unit in chat confirms it is what I thought it was. It's a pathway. And I believe the easiest way to get to the pathways was near the starting point. I think it was just like right near here. Okay. I don't think it was this one. Not that one. Oh. Maybe it was... Yes, we're talking about level 9. Did we go from here? Oh, maybe it was from here. Yeah, I think this is the beginning of that path. And CRAM unit confirms I am on the right path. Very cool. It has been a little while since I did this. I think I did this like 2 weeks ago. So I may forget exactly what I need to do. You know, the color scheme on those rocks, it kind of reminds me of sunny side up eggs. Now, did I go in here? Is this... No. What about this one? Not here. It was... Was it this way? Absolutely not. You go through the northeast corner with a hidden path. Oh, that's right. I had to go this way. Ah, okay. One way. Then we wind up here. Wait a second. Up in trees. Right, I remember. Okay, I remember now. Because what screen is this? That's the secret. Ah! Just like in the original game, CRAM unit says. Yup. Okay. That was so genius to do that. I absolutely adore that. It's like you use your knowledge of the original game to really get you through. Whee! And that's not it, I think. It's this one, right? Bingo! Well, it's 11:26, so let's see where I'm at in half an hour. Okay, we can get through here now. Where do we begin? We've already seen 6 rooms of the dungeon, so that's exciting. Oh. Now wait a second, you're not the worthless, easy-to-defeat Jigglies that we know and love. These things eat shields, don't they? Yeah, normally when I see these little blobby things, I think, not anything worth worrying about. But now it's time to worry about them. If I had to guess, probably we're going to have similar enemies to what we have in level 9 in the original. I don't know why, but I feel like there's got to be something to push in here. That's incorrect, isn't it? CRAM unit says, I like how the color schemes in levels 8 and 9 match the overworld screens that you enter from. Yeah, that's a neat touch. Oh, hey, it's a Patra. It's just a little bit more annoying to beat them without the magical sword. Ooh, I didn't expect that quickly. Wow! I still didn't get the magical one. Alright, you're done. Was it 5, 6? 6 hits. Well, none of these pushed, so... Oh, it was a walkthrough wall the whole time. Whoa! There's some dangerous stuff in here. Ah. Unfortunately, they take a few more hits than they normally would. What the heck are you doing up there? Oh, those traps are annoying. Wow, I can't believe it. I just noticed the map is in there. I can't believe we already have the map. Whoa! Now hold on a second. That looks nothing like a Ford Thunderbird. I've been waiting to make that joke. But now, just a minute. This is a little strange because you can clearly see that we are not in a space that is on that map. Is the map merely a suggestion? Like, this is a little odd. This is a bit strange. We can't bomb the bottom, can we? No. Alright, well, you know what? Let's walk back through the... No, we came from over here. We'll just mosey on back to the regular path and see what we can do. These are the worms, huh? What an interesting choice there. Oh, well, CRAM unit says, can you trust a map that was relatively easy to get? Fair point. Now, we already have the silver arrow, so... Not a good room. Goodbye. Let's not hang out in there. Oh, I gotta be careful. There's Wizrobes in here. Also, I don't think I can get there. I wonder if I need to just defeat them. Well, you know, I got all these bombs, so I might as well use a few, yeah? What the heck are you doing warping all the way up there? Jeez. Whoa, how did I get bumped out of the doorway? Oh, that was a good one. Alright, hopefully we've softened them up a bit now. Oh, yes, please. Please and thank you. Nope. Was a little hasty there. Oh! Alright, now what? Oh! We pushed that to open the door. But we've already been there. But were we in that part of... Wait. No, that's just the way we came. Yeah, that doesn't do anything for me. Wait, was that door open before? Oh, I feel like... I'm not sure if I was able to get here before, but here we are now. Ow. Ah, run away! Ah, I should have retreated quicker. Oh, we hit the magic one at the wrong time. Alrighty. Ooh, almost ran into you. Take this, old man. But that just opens the door that we came from. We still can't get anywhere through there. Huh. Can we get through here? No. Let's go back this way. Now this door is open. We are being funneled. But you can't spell funnel without fun. Ah! Wow, what a jerk. I keep forgetting that they can do that in this game. nail you from the doorway like that. With the worst spell in the whole game. Oh, more of you, huh? Oh, hey, there's an actual fairy. I feel like there's gotta be something in that one room up there. Oh, you're getting way too close. Hold on a second. Like's making me nervous over here. Now hold on a second. Oh, hold on. Okay. So I see that that's gonna take me to a room I was in before, but that was a funneling room. And we can walk through this wall, and what do we find? Ooh, all kinds of terribleness. How did I... No more out of you. Alright, we're gonna cheese this. Oh, I'm just gonna get hit again. Or not. Ugh. Maybe one of these? Yes. Oh, that's just a magic shield up there. I'm not gonna take it. But now, wait a second. Did that open up something else, maybe? Because that magic shield was... It was there before, but I couldn't reach it. I wonder if that opened anything of consequence. Or maybe there's a room behind there? Yeah, I'm on board with this, not necessarily trusting the map that was so easy to get. What about... Oops, I didn't mean to pick that up. What I really wanted to try to do was walk through that wall, but it didn't work. What about this one? Oh well, hopefully I don't need it. Okay, so that door is closed. Oh, that's right. This is going to take me to that funneling room. And we're going to see something that we didn't see earlier. Because we weren't able to get here before. More of you. Ow. The combat in this dungeon has been relatively dangerous. Thanks? Okay, we've been... South of here is the starting room. Oh. Well, finally, we have a bombable wall. Wait a second. Wasn't this near the starting point? I know that's a place we've been. What about here? No. It was a Patra room, according to Mando Gamer. Man, after all that, I felt like I was getting somewhere, and now I feel like I'm just back to the beginning again. Huh. Yeah, this is that first room. Alright, well, what happens if I go this way? Oh, goody. Yeah, I stabbed you in the butt. What are you gonna do about it? Ah. Oh dear. Ah! Okay, that was more productive. Man, these medicines went real quick. This is definitely more difficult than I anticipated. Meanwhile, nothing appeared. Was it even worth it? It wasn't, was it? Anything here? No. Okay. Well, we'll just lick our wounds and go up here. Oh, another patcher room. And a bomb drop. Now, why is that there? There sure are a lot of patchers here. Ooh, I got the magic one. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goodbye. I'll pick this up, and now there was a secret room on the other side. Ah, but there isn't one here. Too bad. Oh, and Mando Gamer asks if I tried bombing the walls in this room. Admittedly, I did not. Ooh! Well, we found something. Interesting. Yes, and CRAM unit points out this is another room that's off the map. Then there's got to be something of consequence in here. Especially since I can't reach... I can't reach the bottom. This wall isn't bombable, is it? No. What about this one? Yes! My goodness. What kind of nonsense is this? This is probably going to be full of blue wizarobes, right? No? It's almost too late. That was a one-way door. Can't go back. Whatever path we're on, we're stuck on it. Oh, goody. More of you. Money. But what in the world? One of these has to be... Oh, get out of here. there's not going to be anything above. Probably that is the way to go. Yes, keep bouncing back and forth like that, please. Running out of health over here. Okay, so I'm guessing the next place we have to go is here. Now wait a second. We were here before. North of here is... it's almost too late. That's it. This is where we need to be. It's a passage that leads... where exactly? Whoa! All the way up in the corner. Also, we're probably dead meat. Yikes. Also, you could clearly see that there was a keyhole there, and I don't have a key. I'm gonna have to come back with more medicine. So, I'm looking at the clock. We're starting to get close to midnight. And I'm not going to be able to do this dungeon until I come back with more medicine. And we're already going to be at midnight, so I think I might just call it early tonight. Because this way, I can go get medicine off stream, fill up my bombs, and then next week we go and we make it happen. The other thing is... maybe this will give me a little bit of time to try and find the magical sword. CRAM unit asked exactly what I was going to say. Are you going to search for the magic sword off stream? I might. The thing is, I don't think I have any leads. Well, all of the clues that I found, they panned out. So I'm not quite sure where to start. And I mean, I know full well that I could just look it up, but I may at least pore over the map and see if I can figure it out. But it would definitely help to have that, so I might just spoiler myself if I can't find it. Oh, CRAM unit says, I happened to see the location when you showed the map. Do you want a hint or no? Well, that could be interesting. Tell you what. Why don't you give me a hint right now? And I'll just jump right back in. Alright, what's my hint? The best hints are the ones that kind of point you in the right direction, but don't give it all away. We'll see if it's one of those. Looking for the fairy fountain. I know there's one around here. Here we are. That's sweet relief. Oh, I know there's a few people in here that might appreciate this. So the Dance Dance Revolution announcer says all sorts of things. Most of it is just nonsense, but the announcer says other things when your life gauge is low and you know, you're about to fail the song. And one of the things that they added in the new arcade version, one of his things that he says, Dancer needs groove badly. And I heard that and I just started laughing. Because anyone who played the old Gauntlet knows exactly what that's a reference to. That game, it was 1985, I believe that game came out. It was a fun little dungeon crawler, 4-player simultaneous game, and you could be, you know, one of several different character classes. And something you would often hear when you were in the arcade is Gauntlet announcing who needs food badly. Red Wizard needs food badly when you're about to die. So, anyhow, CRAM Unit's hint was, it's on a screen that you might be tempted not to search because there is already something on that screen. Ah, come on. You can't spare any bombs? Apparently not. Okay, so there's already something on that screen, huh? So, the screens that already have something, but we haven't cleared out, those would be things like path screens, like this one, or trying to think what else. Because it's probably not a path screen, because if it's in a cave, you know, screens can have at most one cave. Let me put up my microscopic map again. It's going to be really hard to see on this map here. A screen that already has something. What could it possibly... CRAM unit confirms right. Screens can have two caves, but they would both lead to the same place. So it is not that. So it's a screen that already has something, but not that already has a cave entrance. Well, this is tricky. Well, you know what? Oh, I should have bought medicine when I was near the start point. Oh well. I can certainly afford it now. Alright, so that's got a cave entrance, and that's got a cave entrance. Is one of these a medicine shop? Not this one. How about this one? No. How about this one? I should probably just go back to the medicine shop I found earlier. It still irks me that that spot didn't have a bomb. You know, that spot wasn't bombable. Now this is the pathway, right? meandering aimlessly like this is probably not going to get it for me. What was in here again? One way. I feel like it would be in a place where, you know, I hadn't been much. Somewhere like this. Oh, there's our potion shop. Okay. Well, that scratched that off the list. We're all set for the next dungeon run. Now this has something, specifically a fairy. Yeah, but what else could there possibly be here? You can't reach the edge, and there's nothing bombable, and there's nothing burnable, so I don't think it could be there. You don't want to share any other wisdom with me, do you? How hot or cold am I? Oh, I'm on the right track as far as what I am looking for. But I was asking specifically, like, as far as... Oh, you are cold as far as location. Okay. Alright, let's head somewhere else then. This location isn't any warmer, is it? Oh, this is the Lost Woods. I am looking for the magical sword. Probably not there. Oh, this was the path to level 9. Wait a minute. I never went in here. Did I just find the wand? Yeah, I did. Hey, cool. All right. I can't believe it was just there in a cave that I never went into, that I walked past like at least 3 times. So, Mando Gamer is suggesting that the magical sword might be in the desert. Are you talking about the desert in the lower right corner? Okay, Mando Gamer says yes. If it is in fact there, then... Oh, Mando gave it away. CRM unit says, alright. Well, you know what? Again, this falls into the category of stuff that I could look up. So... Oh, hey, sure, top me off. Alright, let me... I'm pretty sure the recorder will go there. You've clued me in as to its location, but you haven't fully given it away, so maybe I can get it from here. Oh, and apparently Mando Gamer also tips me off that there was a red ring in level 8. Okay, so I'm in the desert. Oh, CREM unit says I was red hot earlier and then I whistled away. Oops. Okay, well there's a cave already here. I might have gone the wrong way. Now there's a fairy fountain here. But there could also be a cave. What's in here? The Master Sword. Have ye what it takes? Ye does. Alright. You know, I didn't honestly remember there was a fairy fountain down here, so I might not have found that. Alright, well that's going to make things a whole lot easier when I go back to level 8. I mean level 9. Now wait, level 8 was... Right. It is getting late, but... Wow, well, they just... Yeah, no, Mando Gamer, I don't think your memory is right. I definitely did not find that before. I would have written down its location if I had. Excellent. Up to 18 bombs. Oops. Trying to remember, what's the best way to get to... Oh, that's right. We can just walk in there, I think. We have to go this way first, right? Yeah, I guess it must have been a different ROMhack. No, it wasn't this way. That way just goes back. Hold on. I don't remember how to get there. Just a second. I'm just looking at my map real quick. Oh, I didn't have to go over the dock. Just a second. Yeah, Mando Gamer, this is why I don't like to play more than one ROMhack, or really more than one Zelda run at the same time, because it can get extremely confusing trying to remember where everything is. So if I'm gonna do the second quest of Outlands, it's gonna be next. It's not gonna be like, you know, in between. I'm not gonna play anything in between, because then I'll just forget where everything in Outlands was. One way. Alright, I believe the ice maze was... here? No. It was close by. Just a second. Oh, I'm too far west. I need to... go this way, I think. That's where I need to go. No, not this way. I basically need to go down and around. This way? Almost. Almost had it. Okay, here we are. Alright, we're back here in the land of the Dark Nuts, and we never found the map. No way around this. However, we'll be able to do it twice as quickly now. If I had finished the game tonight, I would have considered doing the dance pad run next week. Would have been appropriate, right? Oh, right, so this is the beginning of the sequence where... I wonder if there was a different way to go. Was there a different way to go? Now this is a one-way door, but we were able to see what was north of here. Oh, CRM Unit says at least you have the wand now when you lose your sword. True. It won't work against... No, wait, I think the wand does work against Gleeok, but most likely there isn't another Gleeok. Can I do this? Did I try that already? Probably. Alright, well, you know what? We'll just go. Now, I can walk to the west, but I can go through this. If they let me. Okay, and here we have to defeat them, I think. Oh. Yeah, let's speed this up a bit. Hehehehehe. Dodge this. Narrator says he proceeds to dodge this. Okay, there's not going to be anything south of here. This is where we push this, right? Now, looking at the map... Oh, right, right. North of here is where you can get stuck. So we'll want to go east exclusively. And now we don't care because we don't have the sword anyway. Alright, so now that we've gotten here, once again, we don't want to go north. Okay, so we haven't seen anything north of here. Have we even tried? There's nothing... Okay. Have we tried walking through here? Bombing through. No, those are not gonna work. We know this worked. Have we tried the east wall here? Oh, and what's interesting is, you see that like diagonal pattern? It kind of looks like there should be something to the east. No? Well, that's disappointing. What about south of here? No. Now this is where we fought the Gliok. Have we checked south of here? All these bombs that we got, they're getting used up. Alright, now going north is not going to help us, so... Fortunately, we have the wand. And the funky physics. We love funky physics. It's like you pick him up and throw him across the room. It's pretty funny. I'm basically past the point of caring. I'm just trying to get rid of them. But also, if I can cause those silly physics, I will try to. What was west of here? CRAM unit says, in this hack, the rod is the right shape to grab and sling them. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Okay, so we couldn't go that way. I can't recall if I already tried pushing all of these. I feel like there was more or less one path to travel in this dungeon. And it's possible that I missed something along it earlier. Can we walk through this wall? No. Can we bomb through this wall? No. I should have known. Oh, nope, still don't have the sword. Wait, isn't there a... No. What if I tap the regular bubble? Will I get the sword back? I will not. Like I'm smarter than the game. Back to the wand it is, then. That throwing thing is silly every time. Love it. Alright, that's the end of all of you. Now, just a moment. I can't remember what was south of here. Alright, I'm not going to chance that that's a door to the wrong place. I already tried bombing east, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll just get more bombs. And west of here is... I don't think that was funneling. Yeah, let's go down the passage. That's right, I don't have a sword. Okay, so obviously... Now hold on a second. Did I actually try defeating the enemies in this room? Which is easy enough to do. I can't reach you. Can I get the passage to appear again? That's a no. Can I leave the room and come back? Yes. Okay, that wasn't it. Alright, so... now... can we walk through the wall? Can we bomb through the wall? No. This one? No. Do any of these blocks push? It's looking like a no. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What was west of this room? Let's find out. Okay, so this is where... this is what originally looked like the room with the fairy in it. Turned out not to be that. Okay. Mando Gamer claims that we tried going west of this room. What about north? Did we try north? Whoop! What's up here? Oh, this is where we found the, isn't this where we found the fairy? Okay. North was where the fairy was, but we can certainly try other things too. Gotta get my wand back out. Some good old NES slowdown. Everybody loves it. Order yours today. It's nostalgia. Oh, I better watch my health. Oops. As I plow right into the dark nut. You know what? I can afford it. If I have to buy more medicine, it's not the end of the world. Whatever. 2 south, 2 east. What was that room? So, my recollection is that 2 rooms south of here, all 4 of those were just basically the zone where you wind up if you went the wrong way. And it funnels you back to the beginning. So I feel like it's either going to be up here somewhere or... okay, couldn't bomb through there. What about walk through here, bomb through here? No. And there's the passage where we got the fairy. And there's nothing else here, right? No. Now we tried pushing the blocks in here, but there was nothing to push. And I'm pretty sure we already tried getting through here. Nothing. Did I miss something else? Yeah, we already tried everything in here. Yeah, my recollection was if we went south here, that it's a trap. But, I mean, I'll do it anyway. Yeah, see, there's your one-way door. And you can see it's also not possible to open the one, to east, says Mando Gamer. Alright. Let's light it up. I feel like I defeated them already, but... Oh! I totally forgot. I used my medicine, I got my sword back. That's right. Yeah, we got a heart container in here. And my recollection is that this is one way, and that shutter is not going to open. And that nothing is revealed when I push this, except for... Okay. And of course I can't walk up there. And I probably tried bombing this already. Yeah, there's nothing there. Yeah, this is a one-way ticket back to the beginning of the dungeon. I believe the passage was in here. And CRAM Unit asks, are we sure that the western edge of the map is actually the western edge? I feel like I tried the west wall in every one of those rooms, but... Alright. Mando Gamer says, LOL, I just googled it. You're not going to believe where you gotta go. If you told me the bathroom, I would be pretty shocked. Is it a place towards the end of the dungeon? I got it. No. No, it's not towards the end of the dungeon. Is it along the western wall? Mando Gamer says it's the bathroom? What? Be serious, man! My comment. Yes, I make a lot of those. It's the east wall. The east wall where? At the beginning or towards the end, like where I was? This is going to take me back to the dungeon entrance. Do I want to go back in there? Yes. Okay. Alright, we're headed back. Oi. You pesky guy. Hey, thanks, fairy. Okay, well, here's the east wall. Seriously? And there's the map. I can't believe it. All that time I spent in this dungeon and I never checked there. Alright, what of this am I missing? It gets better, says Mando Gamer. Oh, this room is not even on the map. According to the map, I seen everything. But alright, well, let's go in the stairs. Fine. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I feel stupid now. That was very easily gettable. Well, I think we've seen enough. You know, it's like, it's so easy to miss. It's so easy to miss things. Map and red ring in a hidden room. Oh well. And it wasn't that hidden. Oh well, so much for going to bed early. But yeah, we're in a good position to end this next week. Now, as I mentioned, I will not be here 2 weeks from tonight. I will be in Exton, Pennsylvania, having to play 5 16s in a row on DDR, and that's going to be very very hard. As I mentioned, if I find that it will be live streamed, I will do my best to communicate where. It will likely not be on this channel, but if I figure out where, I will let everybody know. My Wednesday schedule will be unaffected. I will continue playing this Mario ROMhack that I've been playing on Wednesdays. So I'm expecting next Saturday night that we will probably finish Zelda Outlands First Quest. If there is ample time, I will probably do a vanilla speed run after that. If there is not, then either I'll do a shortened speed run or I don't know what. I'll figure something out. But of course it'll be Zelda because that's what I do on Saturday nights. So please look forward to that. And then after I get back from the tournament, probably the second quest of this game, but subject to change. If Zelda Maker emails me something yelling, "Hey, try this," I would probably defer to him. So, anyway, I've come to the end of my stream, and of course, I have to say something because I always do. It's very scary if you think about where we're at now, that a government-run, literal terror organization can murder an American citizen in the street and then blatantly lie about it. It's bad enough that they killed this man, but then to go on TV and on the internet and to blatantly lie about it, to claim that he was the aggressor and that the agent acted in self-defense. I didn't watch the video, all right? I don't have the stomach for that. I don't want to get even more angry and upset than I already am. but millions of people have seen that video by now, and all the other videos. It's been posted from all different angles by lots of witnesses that were there. I have mentioned that some things, when it comes to new technology, are not great. AI technology, the AI chatbots that are replacing thinking for a lot of people, that's a net negative. um, Moving all software to subscriptions, probably a net negative. But when it comes to everyone having a camera on them all the time, that's a positive, because it means even as AI technology improves and can go ahead and fabricate nonsense, as I'm sure some people are already doing, there are too many angles that immediately were posted after this happened. They can't lie about it and get away with it. They can't. They cannot erase the truth in this case. There were too many people there filming the thing for them to be able to get away with it. I read some accounts today of people, family members who had been, cast out, texting, their cousins or their family members today saying, "I'm sorry that I voted for Trump." People are finally waking up to what this administration is. They're waking up to the fact that you can't trust a thing that they say. The most frustrating part of this for me is that for years and years and years, they've been saying, "Oh, don't trust the government. The government lies to you. The deep state lies to you. There's plants in the government and you can't trust them." And now, as soon as these goons took office, what did they do? They created the deep state. They planted loyalists in all kinds of government positions, and they lie to us. It's always projection with these people. They complain about something that does not exist, and then they make it so. Over and over again. A new year brings new opportunities. This is 2026. November brings midterms. And I know that they're going to do everything they can to mess with elections. But here's the thing. The elections are run by the states, not the federal government. I know they're looking for ways, but at the end of the day, this is going to have to stop, because we're going to vote against it. And we're not alone. There is hope at the end of this. At least that's what I want to believe. The hypocrisy is just bonkers. It's off the wall. You can see how they want to apply the laws only in cases where they approve, that they want to be protected by the law, but they don't want to have to follow the law. How it's okay if that Rittenhouse guy crosses state lines with his AR-15 to go shoot up protesters, but as soon as one of us brings a gun to a protest, they don't have the right to bear arms. It's always hypocrisy. I don't get it. I can't think that way. I can't twist my brain into the pretzel shapes required to understand it. It's it's nuts. Mando Gamer, I appreciate that you're suggesting you should add a third day to your stream where you talk about all the BS in the world. The other thing that I like to say is to take care of yourself, to take care of your mental health, and to be completely honest with you, it would be best for my mental health if I did not do that. So, but I am going to keep doing what I'm doing, and I am going to try and call this stuff out when I see it. And Twitch gives you, when you're setting your stream options, you have the ability to check a box that says there's political stuff in here. And they want you to click that box if you're discussing political stuff. But the thing is, I don't see this as political stuff. When the government murders one of its own citizens in cold blood, right there, and then lies about it, that's not politics. That's just straight up evil. That's murder. That's against the law. I don't think it's political at all to call it what it is. And if you disagree, you're going to have to do some crazy mental gymnastics to justify it. Just remember, don't lose hope, because most people are still good. They are not the majority. And they're not going to keep us quiet. And we're going to vote them out. And then we have to find some way, somehow, to do something about the brainwashing machine. Because the thing is, yeah, over 70 million people voted for this, but they didn't realize it. Because the right-wing brainwashing machine is so good at getting them to vote against their own self-interests, and they don't know. There's got to be some way that we can educate people, that we can counter this. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be our job to figure it out. Our job, or our kids' job, or something. I don't envy my daughter growing up in a world like this. I know that there are some people that chose not to have kids because of it. It's tough, but I don't think I've ever streamed this late, so I gotta cut it. I gotta cut it out. So yeah, don't lose hope, don't lose heart. Believe that there can be a better tomorrow. Believe that there are still people out there that want to help, that want to take care of each other, that want to take care of ourselves. It's not all bad. They cannot crush our hopes. They can't. They can't. Don't forget that. And take care of yourself. Take care of the people around you, but don't forget to take care of yourself, so that you can do that to the best of your ability. Don't forget yourself is important. Get some sleep. Take care of yourself. Get some exercise. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'll probably. We're going to be snowed in, so there's nothing. There's nothing else to do, right? We're not picking up groceries or anything. Um, so I'll probably, as I have previously on Sundays, I will probably be on streaming DDR probably around 1 p.m. Eastern until about 2:45, and I'll go for as long as I can, and I'll pass as many 16s as I can, and probably no microphone, no webcam, just the game. So hope to see you there, or next Wednesday, the 28th, when I continue my Super Mario Brothers 3 mix run. And of course, next Saturday, the 31st, the very last day of January, when I hopefully finish the first quest of Zelda Outlands. Thanks for joining me, and take care of yourself and have fun playing in the snow, because why the heck not? And Mando Gamer goes ahead and says snow, SNOW, stuff no one wants. But that's not entirely true, because I'm sure you remember being a kid and saying, I hope it snows so school is closed. I hope it snows so school is closed. I hope it snows so school is closed. I used to hope for snow days too. But then, after COVID happened, we didn't get snow days at my job anymore. We got mandatory work from home days. Maybe someday. Oh, Mando Gamer says, now a dusting closes the schools. That's only for the first snow of the year, remember? The first snow of the year, first of all, the schools all close. And then everyone forgot how to drive, right? So you have all kinds of skidding out of control and accidents on the highway because just, people just can't remember how to drive in snow. But after that first snow day, then the standards are a little bit higher, and then it takes a few inches before the schools close. But, got to give the kids what they want at least once, right? It's just funny because here in Westchester County in New York, every major snow we've had so far this year, and we've had a few. We had 3 inches, we had 6 inches here and there. They've all been on weekends. Even this one. The only reason why Monday is in jeopardy now is because the snow is going to be all day Sunday, and it's not going to finish until the middle of the night, probably early Monday morning. So, and CRAM unit says, I live in the desert southwest, so any snow equals apocalypse. My wife, born and raised in San Francisco, and they kind of have their own climate bubble, and it never snows there, and it is very good that it doesn't, because that would really be apocalypse. Because have you seen their hills? If it ever snowed in San Francisco, they are screwed. Because their cars are just gonna fly off the road like they're all playing Crazy Taxi. That's a great game. I need to go to bed. Please be well, everybody, and take care, and I'll see you later. Remember, don't lose hope. I won't, and I hope you won't either. You're not alone. Take care.